Yes, that's right.
Right.
Even before, sometimes it's who you um are around, and that's what this group is about. The people. When I've told my wife we first met, I used to tell her, you can make all your dreams come true. You just need the right person and to connect you to that. That stratosphere, that vibration. And this is what this is. This is the vibration of goodness. This is the vibration of prosperity. This is the vibration of love. And once you have that and that growth within yourself, you can do nothing but prosper. So, without further ado, I want to thank everybody who came on this call today. Man, from wherever you're at, I appreciate you guys. You guys are in for something special. You're going to hear someone who has made over 35,000 people money and been doing this over 35 years in this industry. And he's found this. He is the glue to common sense. Everybody loves him. He is Mr. Bad to the Bone. He is a mentor. He is a friend, and he's here to see everybody win.
Yes.
So, without further ado, I want to introduce to you my friend, my brother, my mentor, all the way from Boston, Massachusetts, my brother Eddie Freeman.
Daryl, thank you. Thank you all for being here. It was Victor Hugo. And what he said was there's nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. Well, I'm here to tell you the time for common sense has come. Just curious, are you one of the millions of people that have already been adversely affected by this economy? Did you check out the price of gasoline recently? I can't even believe it. Worse than that, are you one of the 10 million plus people that have already been replaced or are going to be replaced within the next year or two by AI, by a robot? Well, I'm here to tell you, sadly, your fears may be valid. I mean, let's just look at the facts. We start with Jerome Powell. This guy's the head of the Fed, and he said that the AI apocalypse has already begun. Now you couple this with the major economic forecasters like Bloomberg and McKinsey and Goldman Sachs, and they're all projecting that 300 million people around the world will be displaced, completely replaced by AI within the next 2.5 years. So, my question is, do you have a plan B yet? See, I'm here to tell you that there's hope because there is a business concept that is just now beginning to sweep the country. And it's already beginning to create significant incomes for the people that recognize it and the people that are taking action. I'm referring to the common sense compensated community. Can you imagine being paid every day for what you normally do for free? I mean, let's think about this. When you eat at a good restaurant, you tell people about it. You see something cool on Netflix, you tell people about it. Anybody ever paid you for that before? I doubt it. Well, when you try our products, you're going to love them. We are in a fast growing health and wellness industry that is projected to grow by $3 trillion a year, from 7 to 10 trillion a year within the next 2.5 years. And when you do love our products, guess what you're going to do? You're going to do what comes natural. You're going to tell people about them. You know what the difference is? You're going to get paid to do what you've always done for free. This whole concept was started by two men, Richard O'Brien and Joe Melling. And what they understand that chronic disease is on the rise because every day we eat foods with pesticides, chemicals, the air that we're breathing. So what they did along with their formulators was create a group of products that will provide our bodies the nutrients it needs to heal itself. Now, we're in quite a few different areas. Time doesn't permit for me to go into all of them, but I'm going to mention a few. You familiar with muscadine grapes? Well, these grapes are grown mostly in the southeast portion of the United States. You don't need pesticides with them. You know why? Because the skin is so thick. That's why there's no chemicals on them. On the ORAC scale, it is scored higher than any fruit, vegetable, or superfood that I've ever seen. So the story around our product starts some years ago when a very wealthy man from North Carolina got sick. His doctors couldn't help him. He bumps into a formulator that had been working with the grapes. And the formulator said, my research has showed me if you take a product that consists of 70% muscadine grape seeds and 30% of the skins, I can help you. And this wealthy guy says, I mean, come on, I got the top doctors in the world. They haven't been able to help. But if your product is simply grapes, I'll try it. 8 weeks later, he's 100% better. He can't believe it. He gets all excited, goes back to the formulator, says, you got to do clinical studies on this product. The formulator said, I don't have that kind of money. So get this. This wealthy man from North Carolina puts up $20 million of his own money to conduct a 5-year clinical study at Wake Forest University. And what I love about this is as soon as you're done viewing this information, just Google Muscadine Wake Forest. When you see what this product is capable of and what it does, you're going to want to be on it every day for the rest of your life. You're going to want everybody you know and care about and love on this product for the rest of your life. Here's another question. Do you ever walk around a little bit, I don't know, sad? You feel confused, your mind wanders. Uh, well, we have developed our formulators a brain product that today is the most studied product for brain health in the world. And it is a matter of fact, it is our most reordered product month after month after month. We've got products for gut health. We've got products to help you sleep at night. We've got products for inflammation based on a group of superfoods like mangosteen, acai. And I'll promise you this, look them up. These are some of the most powerful legal anti-inflammatories in the world. And as we all know, inflammation is the cause of almost every disease out there. We developed a men's hormone balance product, a testosterone product, if you will. Now, why would I be excited about that? Because a man, once we hit the age of 30, we lose 1 to 3% of our testosterone per year. And so what our formulators did is get together a group of ingredients like ashwagandha and fenugreek and horny goatweed extract and a host of others. And I promise you this, if you're a guy suffering from menopause, get on this product for 2 to 3 weeks and watch what happens. We also have a sister product, a woman's hormone balance product that seems to address every hormonal issue that a woman will ever have. Here's another question. Do you or anybody you know drink coffee? Well, 2 out of 3 people in the United States do every day. Do you or anybody you need to lose weight? Well, 2 out of 3 people in the United States are overweight or obese. So what we did is develop a healthy weight loss coffee, drinking 1 cup a day. It helped me lose 14 pounds in 6 weeks. It is delicious. It's healthy. It's got Arabica coffee beans. It's got green tea extract and a host of others. For those of you that don't drink coffee for one reason or another, but want the effects, we've got a capsule called Zing. It does the same thing, but just no coffee in it. We developed a line of skincare products. I kid you not. One of these products is a cream. You put it on your face, bam, your wrinkles are gone in 5 minutes. These effects will last, 4 or 5 hours. Now, I know what you're saying. I've heard about other products that do this. Here's how we're different. Every other product that I've seen do this uses an ingredient called aluminum magnesium silicate to get it done. Guys, that hardens concrete. I just can't imagine that it's good for your skin. Our formulators found that we could get an even better result using healthy zeolite minerals from the Dead Sea. And if you want more permanent results from getting rid of wrinkles and lines and things like that, we developed a 1-minute mask that you only have to use a couple of times a week. Are you familiar with the power of essential oils? We developed a line of over 35 essential oils, and I promise you this, all you need to do is open up a bottle. From the first sniff, you can understand why so many people are switching from an oil that they've been using for years to our essential oils. One last question. Are you somebody that spends a lot of time on a cell phone? Do you spend a lot of time sitting in front of a computer? Well, here's what's happening. Every day, you're getting bombarded with positive ions. Now, I know positive sounds good, but in our bodies, We'd like to balance out and have an equal number of positive and negative. So how do you get negative ions? It's real simple. Just go outside barefoot and walk on the grass, walk on the dirt, walk on the sand for, 8 to 12 hours a day. And you'll be grounded, you'll be earthing, and it'll be fine. But if you don't have time for that, we developed a bracelet. It's a negative ion bracelet that allows you to do earthing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We've got hundreds of people that wanted to be here to do little product testimonials. I've just asked a few to be on, and I'm going to go start over in the state of Utah with my good friend Janie. Good evening, Janie.
Good evening, Eddie. Hey, it's great to be here. I'm so excited. Hey, wanted to do my testimony on the greens. About a year ago, went to the doctor's office, had some tests done, blood drawn, all the whole ordeal of that. Got some results back that I was not happy with. So I started taking the greens every morning. So it's been a whole year since that appointment. Went back in. The test results were great. Nothing to worry about. So keep taking your greens.
I love it. And those are all organic greens, and it tastes absolutely delicious. I'm going to go over to Ohio. My good friend Mike Fazio. Good evening, Michael.
Hey, Eddie, thanks for having me on, dude. This is awesome. Let me tell you, my testimonial is on our meal replacement shake, and it is delicious. The details about it, it's 135 calories per scoop. It's 20 grams of protein. It's 4.5 servings of your daily fruits and vegetables, and it's got L-glutamine for gut health. And with the way fast food is, everybody's guts are messed up. You need that. And I tell you, it's delicious. And you know what? The seniors are using it because they can use it like Boost or Ensure, because you can use it to lose weight or you can use it to gain weight. It's really, really good. You guys got to try it. Back to you.
Michael, thank you so much. Hey, I'm going to go back to Utah and my good friend Melanie Houghton. Good evening, Melanie.
Good evening, Eddie. Thanks for having me on tonight. I'm super excited to be here. Um, about 10 years ago, I was running for exercise, which I absolutely loved, but I had to stop because my knees and hips and those joints really ached to where it wasn't even worth running and exercising anymore. But now I am on the muscadine capsules and the support drink. I'm back to lifting weights, exercising, running, doing all the things that I love without any aches and pains. So I'm super excited about those results.
Oh, love it, Melanie. Thank you so much. And one more, I'm going to go over to the state of California. Johanna Baker. Good evening, Johanna.
Hi, Eddie. So glad to be here. I love the common sense products. I love all of them, but the one that really helps me every day is the Zinc 3 with my energy, which I have a deficiency in, and it really helps me. But you talked about the muscadine, and the muscadine is our hero product. And when I say hero product, my father-in-law got really sick before 2000, and he got an illness that many older men get, and he didn't make it. And a few years later, my husband got that same illness. And I heard about the muscadine. I read all the research, and I said, we don't have anything to lose but to try it and see what happens. 5 weeks later, he went to the doctor, and he got a clean bill of health. So I am so grateful. So thank you, Common Sense.
That is incredible. So, folks, I think we can clearly see that the products work. If you need more information, you can be sent. We've got a little audio with about 20 different people giving little testimonials, about 15, 20 minutes long. The products work. The next question is, does the business work? Can you make any money at this? I've got a lot of people that wanted to be on. I just asked a few, and I'm going to start over in Pittsburgh, PA, to my good friend, Tony. Good evening, Tony.
Good evening. Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be here. I am so excited about the business. This is the thing. You follow the system and it works. You're surrounded by wonderful people and it works. I have gotten paid every single month. I do have to say, this is like the best thing that I've ever done in my life. So I recommend that you get back with whoever had you come on here, because this is something that if you can put your heart and soul into it and you have the support, the products speak for themselves. The business, it works. It just works. What can I say? We went out to Utah to build the business. We love being around you. And this is what we're going to continue to do for the rest of our lives. So thank you for the opportunity. You should be thanking the people who told you to get on this call. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a good one.
Tony, thank you so much. Hey, let's go over to Montana and Earl Teets. Good evening, Earl.
Good evening, Eddie. I'm telling you, this is the best dream come true for a business. I mean, I get paid every month for work that I did 5 years ago. Imagine what it feels like to be able to do work one time and get paid month after month, year after year. That's a reality with what we do. Just today, I sent somebody a video of our wellness pack and they liked what they saw. I sent them a link so they could place an order. It took me less than 10 minutes. The commissions off of that was over 30 bucks. I mean, if somebody needs to make money, that's huge. 10 minutes, 30 bucks. The small town I live in, Troy, Montana, if you went out and got a job, the highest paying job you could find in our communities, maybe 12 bucks an hour. So 10 minutes, 30 bucks. Hello. There's some reality here for those that are ready for it. Not only do we have awesome products and a good pay plan, we have the ability for someone to get the personal development they need to learn to think like an entrepreneur instead of an employee. They're two different worlds. But the beauty of entrepreneurship is, like I said, do the work one time, get paid month after month, year after year. Affordability is here. Opportunities better than it's ever been before. And I've never been more excited in all of my life. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in Utah in August.
Love it, Earl. Thank you so much. Hey, we're going to go over to West Virginia. Neil Nichols. Good evening, Neil.
Hey, good evening, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really honored to be here. The business side of it, the products speak way more for themselves. The business side, the reason why I'm growing is because of calls like this. The personal development side, the mentorship, the friendships you meet. Because when you start a business on your own, you feel like you're by yourself and there's not a lot of guidance there. But with the common sense family, and that's truly what it is, you're guided step by step, and all you have to do is plug into the system. You have your mentorship and just follow the lead. And with that comes success when you stay consistent. So I couldn't find something simpler, but also more rewarding by being with a family that have the same mindset of growing. Thank you so much for having me here, Eddie.
Neil, thank you so much. And now one more going to go over and back to Utah. Nathan Cooper. Good evening, Nathan.
Hey, Eddie. I tell you what, Eddie, I never thought this is what I'd be doing, but I'm telling you, I'm glad a long time ago that I had a dream because you know what? I even didn't realize I mean, I didn't know if you could find a company like this. But I tell you what, when I saw it, I knew that this was real. I knew that this was something different. And that's when I got excited, Eddie. And I tell you what, I'm glad I did because you know what I really wanted in my life was time freedom. I really wanted to be able to wake up and spend more time with my family. And that's what this company has done for me. You know what? Residual income, money weekly, monthly, it's a blessing. And to be able to go on trips and do the things that this company allows you to do is really a blessing. So thank you so much, Eddie.
Nathan, thank you. Thank all of you. Okay, so we can see that the products work. We can see that the business works. Now, the next question is, well, if you decide you want to do this, what do you need to do? What is the modus operandi? How do I do this business? Folks, it's so simple. You can contact somebody. You can send them a short video on how wealth is created. They can look and realize what AI is going to be doing to their jobs in the future so they really understand that they've got to be open-minded. Then just have them watch either a live Zoom like this or a recorded Zoom like this. You do a follow-up call with one of your business partners, which would include every single person that you heard do a testimonial here today. Every one of them would help you on a call, and that's it. And you know that not everybody that sees this wants to jump at the business, but almost everybody that watches one of these things either wants to try the products or start the business. So the next question is, all right, I see it's pretty easy to do. So what does it cost if I want to get started and make some money? Okay, there's 4 ways of getting started. Now, the first way, you can get started with no product and spend $59. I don't recommend it because how are you personally going to be able to tell somebody how good these products are if you've never tried them? But you can do it. And the company even gives you 2 tools to help you build your business. You're going to get a real 21st century app. On this app, every product that we've got, it's got a little PDF file on the list of ingredients, the intended benefits, and a short 1 to 2 minute video. Um, and with a touch of a button, you can send that anywhere that you want, and you get a replicated website so that when people like Earl did, if they want to buy a product or join with a touch of a button, they're there. It's that simple. Now we have 3 product packages. And what most people love is that in every one of these product packages, not only do you get more product than you pay for, but you're also going to get the $59 worth. Those 2 tools are added in. So in the $199 package, we've got 5 different products. Now, most of our products are $53 to $63 for month supply. So you're getting $280 worth of product. But when you consider that we're also throwing in and including the $59 for the tools, you're getting a $339 value for $199. Now, for those of you that say, listen, I got a big family. I'm from Utah, for heaven's sake. 5 products isn't enough for us. We have a package that's $499, where once again, you get more product than what you pay for. For those of you that see a huge opportunity here and you really want to run with this, we have a package, and you only buy the packages one time. It's $999. You get close to a $1,700 value. And for those of you that take that leap, you have the ability to earn an additional $300,000 in bonuses above and beyond what's in the compensation plan. And you've got 5 years to hit them all and claim them. So the next question is, well, how do we make money? You talked about compensation plan. Here's what's going to happen. When people see this, a lot of people are going to say to you, I'm not worried about AI. I don't care about that. I don't want a business. But there's so many products these guys talked about. I want to try some. So what do? Well, you go to your app, you send them the information they're looking for, send them your website. Every time they buy a product, you make $10. And if the average person were to do what happened with Earl today and buy 3 products, you make $10 per product. That's $30 per customer. If you need to make an extra few $100s a month, and I hear in Montana, you can live like a king for a few $100s a month. You want to make an extra few hundred a month, and I'm not saying it's life-changing anywhere other than Montana, but the truth of the matter is, my son just bought an automobile, and his car payments are $300 a month. You just go find 10 people that would have a use for our products, and bingo, you're there. Now, the second way you make money is fast cash bonus. When you enroll somebody with a product package, not only do you make money, but when they enroll it and who introduces to others, you make money on all of them. So let's say you go to your friend Al. Al sees the big picture, comes in for the $999 package. Just like that, you make $250. That is paid weekly. When Al goes to his friend Bob, now, and Bob buys the $999 package, Al makes the $250, but you make $50. And when Bob introduces it to Cheryl, to David, all the way down, you make $50 one time as they enter your community. If you enroll them for a $499 package, you make $100. And everybody else that enters your community, you make $25. If you enroll them for $199, you make $25. And everybody else that comes in, you make $10. So everybody that enters your community one time, you make somewhere between $10 and $250. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, where does the residual occur? That is the brilliance of this business model. Do you know why we want people to enroll with product? Because we know they're going to fall in love with some products. And the bigger the package they start with, the more products they fall in love with. So here is what's going to happen. Imagine this, that over the next month, 2 months, 3 months, we help you introduce us to a few people who do the same. And 3 who get 3, that's 9, and you is 10. Now, the average person in our company is spending a couple $100s a month on product to consume, to have their family consume, or maybe give away as samples. So if you had 10 people that were buying a couple $100s worth of product a month from the company, you'd be doing $2,000 a month in sales, and you're starting to make a little money. But what happens when you duplicate that and those 10 get 10? Now you've got 100 people every month buying a couple $100s worth of product that they love because they're getting results. Now your business is doing $20,000 a month in sales, in volume. Now you're really on your way. And folks, over the next few 3 months, 6 months, a year, however long it takes, when those 100 people duplicate and get 10. And now you've got 1,000 people who every month are buying a couple $100s worth of product, not from you, but but from a company, because they love the product, your business is doing 200,000 a month in sales. And now, folks, I promise you, you'd have enough money to do what you wanted. And if you want to dream big, just think about those 1,000 getting 10. And that is what dreams are made of. Couple that with leadership bonuses, lifestyle bonuses, and a quarterly global bonus pool that allows you to share in the total sales of the company. And you see why so many people are looking at this as an incredible opportunity. And you're here first. Your next step, get back with the person that told you about us. Get your questions answered, and let's get started right away. Either this is a business you want to let us help you build, or it's products you want to start using. Either way, get back with the person. For those of you who are already involved, you made the right choice. For those of you who are not, I urge you, get involved tonight. My name is Eddie Freeman, and I can't wait to see you on our next Zoom. Thanks, everybody.